Coach Frye here after the USC Indoor Open, the final regular season meet here at home. Coach, we had a great day, a ton of wins, a ton of PRs. You know, we obviously, it was kind of highlighted, or you kind of, the first thing you think about is Quincy Hall going 45.99 in the Open 4.
That was a good run. We've been waiting for it, and so we're glad Quincy got it together and got that run in and gets him into the Nationals pretty secure.
You know, and obviously we had some other big performances. We saw that kind of at the end of the day where all of a sudden a team that's not quite the A team on the 4x4, but those guys go out and put a 310. A lot of teams would be, you can't even think about another team that could put up a 310 that has a B team out there.
That was a great group, a great effort. We were thrilled to death. All of those kids ran 47 legs. The leadoffs 47.9, and then went 47.8, then it went 47.5, and then went 47.5. So with that kind of effort, to see those kids do that, and knowing where we started from at the beginning of the year, our first time out we ran 47. We ran 18. First one was 310. So then we take a group of 4 different guys and run that fast. It tells me outdoors that 4 can run probably 305. So to have that much depth for our 4x4 is exciting. I'm just tickled to death. And the same with our girls team. Our girls go and run 3:33.9 today, and then had someone run a fast split on the second one. That was a little bit over a second faster than one of the splits that was on the A team. It kind of gives us a little bit of hope that we can go out and run 3:32 in a good contest, and that's what it's going to take to score in the conference meet and to be a team that can be in the top half of the country.
You know, obviously now we get kind of some of the individual events. Evan Miller breaks 21 for the first time in his career. He takes, it takes the 200 meters. He goes 20.93, and he was hoping for 20.80. So it was a good day, and he's getting down to those times. And now he's a top 20 time, a top score potential in the conference as well in the 200.
It's going to take that kind of time in the first round at the conference meet to have only one run and to be able to go that deep. Maybe at the conference meet, A&M with that kind of excitement down there, and if he gets a good lane draw, it doesn't matter. Everybody there's going to run crazy. The top 16 list is going to change drastically at the SEC championships, and so at least we're going to be in the SEC championships with a good time. It gives him a chance. He's coming around at the right time of the year to run 20.90, but it's going to take 20.80 low to make it to the show. But he gets a great opportunity at the SEC, and hopefully 2 opportunities.
And now we think about somebody, before I get into some of the other events, but somebody like a Renzi Chance who comes out here as a senior, his last meet indoors or outdoors that he's going to be able to run at home in front of the Gamecock fans. How thankful are you to have him as a part of this program?
It's awesome to have that young man, and he took the fall off and made a commitment and allowed us. He gray shirted because he only has the outdoor season to graduate, and all he needed was 1 semester. And the young man is going to graduate on time and then go to train and try to get ready for the Olympics. He's going to stay here. He's committed to the university. He loves the university. And I just feel they bumped at the break, and it kind of got him stumbled off. Instead of going clean through the break, he ended up going through in 21.7 and had to re-gauge his speed. Those 2 guys, that was a bad bump for both of them. It may keep both of them out of the Nationals. But he gets another chance at the conference meet. The young man from A&T, and he ran together. And sometimes you can't have fast runners in the same heat because coming to that break in the 400 is tough, and nobody wants to give away. So Chance gets another run, and I'm excited that he gets another run at the conference meet. He's unhappy with 47.1, and I'm unhappy, but that's the way it bounces indoors. So we get another run. But that senior, great leadership. He cares about his teammates and only been here a year and a half for them. And so I love the young man. He come from Guyana, and his heart's big as gold. And so he's a Gamecock for life.
Awesome. And now thinking about some of these other events that we had some great performances today. AK in the mile goes out in her 3rd event this year that she's gotten indoors top 10 program time. That she's got the mile, the 3,000, and the 5,000 all this year, top 10 in the program. How great is that to see that?
Oh, it's awesome. After we left last night from our cross country banquet, and understanding this is the 17th year that we've had All-American cross-country team academically, and to have the third highest GPA on campuses. On campuses for the athletes is 3.77, and then you have tennis at 3.76, and you've got sand volleyball is 3.75. And so when you take all of our 30 girls cross country and put together that kind of academics, and then be able to have that many women that can run under 17, have a young lady run under 17 minutes indoors for 5,000, and then run a mile in 450 is awesome for them to be. And 90% of the girls are academic scholars that are there. They're honors college students. And so I'm just thrilled to see the process. They were not the big time recruited athlete, but they are truly the student athlete that works extremely hard. I'm so proud of Coach Alden and the development of our kids that come in. We resurrect their career. We continue them developing after they're here. And so AK is an example of Carolina's toughness. And last year she was a scorer in the conference in 10,000 outdoors. And we're looking at her speed right now. We're looking for her to have a good year and have a good run at the SEC 5,000.
Over the field events today, we see a couple of PRs in the weight throw. Amanda goes PR, Malik goes PR. Malik's sitting around 6th in the conference for weight throw right now. That's a great potential for coming next week.
Now, it gives you a good chance going into the conference, having a personal best going into the conference. You just got to understand, you got to be on that high. That championship, it's going to bring out that kind of stuff. Our thing is to get there on that high that we're on and continue that high. So Malik was awesome. It was great to see that. And Amanda, just fantastic. So they're having personal bests each week, and it's the right time of the year to have that. Eric had some great 19-meter throws, 19:22, 19:21. He's got that series of 63 feet, but he's sitting number 16. But he gets another shot next week in a big championship. And today he didn't have that kind of pressure, but next week should push him into where he can get into the top 16, maybe top 10 in the throw. So there's so many things that the results of today says we're on the right track.
Yeah, awesome, Coach. And as you look forward, what's your kind of goals as a team moving forward this week? Obviously, you want to stay healthy. You want to keep everybody.
Be healthy, and everybody have a personal best. I mean, we're not that deep of a team to start talking big team aspirations. We talk individual aspirations, and as we do well individually, then team takes care of itself. We got to go there and perform very high. Everybody got to know what their personal best is, and every round have a personal best. And if you can do that, your goals, you know what your splits got to be, you know what positions you got to be in to get a personal best. And if you do your personal best and you don't get first place, then I can live with it. So let's give our best effort and have a seasonal best at Texas A&M.
Awesome, Coach. Is there any last thoughts you have before we get going?
Hey, I'm so proud to be a Gamecock. That mile relay with those youngsters that really, hey, there's 3 walk-ons in that mile relay. That's just thrilling. Whenever I see walk-ons come to Carolina and run 3:10 in a mile relay, that is totally awesome. Hey, we resurrect.
Awesome,
Go
Coach.
Gamecock.